Hola, soy Profe Andrews, and I just want to give you some quick directions on how to use Quizlet. Some of you may have used Quizlet with other classes, and some of you may have never used it, but you do need to watch the directions even if you have used it before, because I'm going to explain to you about how you're going to submit your assignment, what you have to do to be able to get credit. When you, in the email, there is a link to join Quizlet, so you can use that one, or if you misplace it or something, there is a join link in the first Quizlet assignment to enroll in my class on Quizlet. You want to make sure that you set up your account with your real name. You can sign in with Google or with an email address and a password. Google might be the easiest if you already have a Google account with a school district, but you can use whatever you want there to join as long as that it has your real name. Okay, another really fun thing is that you can actually download the Quizlet app. Those of you that have worked in PowerSpeak before know that you really can't do many of the activities, or really any at all, off of a mobile device like an iPhone or an iPad or something like that. So you can download both the iOS version for an iPhone, iPad, etc., or an Android version from Google Play. Once you download the app, you can play all of those practices and do the flashcards and everything no matter where you are. So just know that that's kind of a handy thing, that you can do more of this than you could have with the regular assignments in PowerSpeak. When you first log in, once you have your account, you are going to see what looks like your dashboard, or what is your dashboard. You can create your own study sets if you want to. Here's another link that tells you how to get Quizlet on the go, which is the app. You'll also notice that there'll be a list of vocabulary lists down here below for your class. Now, when you click on into a list, sorry, let me show you. If you click, oops, let's try to go backwards here. If you click on, say, vocabulary reference in the city, then it's going to open up. This one is actually professions. You'll notice it has the Spanish on the left and the English on the right. If you click on this little icon here, it's actually going to read the vocabulary words or phrases to you, so you can hear it in Spanish. Now, you have a lot of different activities up here that you can do. First one is just flashcards. When you click on that, it's just virtual flashcards. It shows you one side. You see if you can come up with the answer, click it over to the other side. I'm going to come back to learn in a second. Speller is a practice with the spelling of the words. You can actually also take a test if you want to just kind of try out your skills and see how good you are at your vocab before you take the test on PowerSpeak. Go right ahead, and in there, if you click create a new test, it'll give you all different vocabulary to practice with in a variety of different ways. Scatter is one of the assignments that most students like to play. This one gives you a whole bunch of terms on the screen. It'll have both the English and the Spanish. You grab one, you drag it, drop it on the other, they disappear, you get a point for it. And then it keeps track of how long it took you to clear your screen. Gravity is one that it has words kind of falling. You have to type in what it is before it hits the surface of the planet. So there's a lot of different ways that you can practice. I would encourage you to spend as much time as you need to spend to make sure that you know the vocabulary well. Once you feel like you know the vocabulary well, you're going to do the learn activity. So when you click on learn, okay, that's going to open this up with professions. And when you go in there, you'll notice that there's a little scorecard here. Now, hopefully you can see if you put in for baker panadero, it's going to count it wrong because you're missing el, okay? If you click on the don't know, it'll tell you the term, but it's still going to count it as incorrect, okay? I would recommend that you click where that says see term first, because then it's going to give it to you. Oops, lo siento, my computer's going crazy here. To see the term first, sorry, so that you're using the one that you want to practice the most. Okay, so here's another one just as a reminder. It gives you little buttons down here if you don't know how to make accents yourself. So you can just click on it to put in the mecánico so that you have that, because it will matter whether it's correct or incorrect. Okay, once you've gone through all of the terms, it's going to give you a checkpoint, and it's going to give you the number you got correct and the number you got incorrect. Now, in order to get credit for doing the Quizlet activities, you have to get 100%. So you're going to want to click, press any key to continue, and then you're going to start over. And so when you go in here, again, if you spell it incorrectly or you give the wrong form of it, it's going to count it as incorrect. This override I was right, just know that I will see if you do that. So you really don't want to use that because you want to make sure, good grief, that you really know the terms well and exactly what they mean. Now, it'll give you a list. Here is round 1. You'll notice anything in red is what you got incorrect. So then when you go down to round 2, the only words you're going to have to do are the ones that you missed. So if it takes you 1 round, if it takes you 10 rounds, it doesn't matter. Whatever that final round is that gives you 100%, you're going to highlight everything that's in that last round that's going to show the 100%. So you're going to highlight it and you're going to click to copy, okay, or Control C to copy. And then inside of the assignment in PowerSpeak, you're going to, let's see, I keep clicking on here. You're going to cut and paste that into the entry box on PowerSpeak. Okay, when you click next, okay, it's going to make sure that this is what you want to submit. Now I know it looks like 22/2. It takes away the space there. I know how to read it. You aren't going to be able to change it because it's putting it in there like a picture. Okay, but I can see everything you have in here and what the last words were that you got correct to get that 100%. Then you're going to click to submit and then it'll come to me for grading. So that's all you're going to have to do. I encourage you to play with PowerSpeak, or sorry, with Quizlet as much as you can. You can always come back to it anytime throughout all of your studies. They're always there for you to practice with at any point in time, to review for your midterms, for your final. They're always there. And then there also will be activities there that include some grammar phrases, like with the different tenses. So have fun with it. I hope you enjoy it more than some of the activities that were in there before. And again, if you have any questions, just let me know. Ciao, muchachos.